Barack Obama's story is one of hope and inspiration. It's a testament to the power of hard work and the enduring belief in the American dream. Born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1961, his early life was shaped by the beauty of his surroundings and the love of his family. Raised by his mother and grandparents, young Barack learned the values of hard work, education, and empathy. Though his father, a Kenyan student, was absent for most of his childhood, Barack inherited from him a legacy of social justice and a desire to make a difference in the world. He excelled in his studies, showing early signs of a sharp intellect and a thirst for knowledge. His mother, Ann Dunham, instilled in him a love for learning and a belief in the equality of all people. She taught him to embrace his heritage, both African and American, and to see the world through a lens of compassion and understanding. These formative years in Hawaii, a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities, nurtured in Barack a deep appreciation for diversity and a commitment to unity. This upbringing would lay the foundation for his extraordinary journey to the White House, a journey that would inspire millions across the globe. Barack's pursuit of knowledge led him from the sunny shores of Hawaii to the bustling city of Los Angeles. At Occidental College, he honed his critical thinking skills and delved into the world of political science. His passion for social justice blossomed, leading him to participate in student activism and speak out against inequality. Driven by a desire to make a tangible difference, he transferred to Columbia University in New York City, where he earned a degree in political science. The vibrant energy of New York City, with its diverse communities and pressing social issues, further fueled his desire to work for a more just and equitable society. His academic excellence continued at Harvard Law School, where he made history as the first black president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. This achievement wasn't just a personal triumph, it shattered barriers and served as an inspiration for countless young African Americans aspiring to reach new heights. Harvard solidified Barack's commitment to using the law as a tool for social change. He had witnessed firsthand the power of the law to uplift communities and empower the marginalized. He envisioned a future where everyone, regardless of their background, had a fair shot at success. After graduating from Harvard Law, Barack could have pursued a lucrative career at a top law firm, but his heart called him back to the community, to the grassroots level where he could make a real difference in people's lives. He chose to return to Chicago, a city grappling with poverty, inequality, and racial tensions. He began working as a community organizer, empowering residents of Chicago's South Side to fight for social and economic justice. He listened to their concerns, helped them organize, and gave them a voice to advocate for change. His work with these communities solidified his belief in the power of collective action and the importance of community engagement. His legal expertise led him to become a civil rights attorney, fighting for fairness and equality in the courtroom. He tackled issues of housing discrimination, police brutality, and voting rights, always standing up for the disenfranchised and marginalized. He believed in the promise of America, that all men are created equal, and he dedicated himself to making that promise a reality for all. Through his work in Chicago, Barack honed his leadership skills, learned the importance of listening and building consensus, and developed a deep understanding of the challenges facing ordinary Americans. These experiences would prove invaluable as he embarked on his political journey. Barack's passion for social justice and his commitment to his community led him to seek public office. In 1996, he was elected to the Illinois State Senate, representing a district that included Chicago's South Side. As a state senator, he championed legislation to improve education, healthcare, and economic opportunities for working families. He quickly gained a reputation as a thoughtful and effective legislator, known for his ability to work across party lines to achieve common goals. His colleagues recognized his intelligence, his integrity, and his unwavering commitment to public service. Then, in 2004, Barack Obama stepped onto the national stage. He delivered a powerful and inspiring keynote address at the Democratic National Convention, captivating the nation with his message of hope and unity. His words resonated with millions of Americans who yearned for a leader who could bridge divides and bring about real change. The speech catapulted him into the national spotlight. He became a rising star in the Democratic Party, and his name was increasingly mentioned as a potential candidate for higher office. The nation had taken notice of this charismatic young senator from Illinois, and it wouldn't be long before he would answer their call. In 2008, after much anticipation and grassroots support, Barack Obama announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign slogan, "Hope and Change," captured the aspirations of a nation weary of war, economic uncertainty, and political division. He promised to end the war in Iraq responsibly, to expand access to affordable health care, and to bring about real change in Washington. His message resonated with people from all walks of life, young and old, rich and poor, black and white. Barack campaigned tirelessly, traveling across the country, listening to the concerns of ordinary Americans, and sharing his vision for a more hopeful future. He energized young voters, inspired a new generation of activists, and reignited a sense of hope in the American dream. His opponent, Republican nominee John McCain, was a respected war hero and experienced senator. The campaign was hard-fought, with both candidates presenting their visions for the future of America. However, Obama's message of hope and change, his charisma, and his ability to connect with voters on a personal level proved to be a winning combination. Section 6. Yes We Can, a Nation's Belief. On November 4, 2008, history was made. Barack Obama was elected the 44th President of the United States, becoming the first African American to hold the nation's highest office. His victory was a testament to the progress America had made in overcoming its long history of racial injustice. It was a victory not just for Barack Obama, but for all Americans who dared to believe in a more inclusive and hopeful future. His election shattered racial barriers, inspired millions around the globe, and ushered in a new era of hope and possibility. His victory speech in Chicago's Grant Park was electrifying. "If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible," he declared, "who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time, who still questions the power of our democracy, tonight is your answer." The crowd roared with approval, their voices echoing the hopes and dreams of a nation ready for change. The "Yes We Can" chant that had become synonymous with his campaign filled the air, a testament to the power of collective belief and the audacity of hope. Section 7. The Oath of Office, History is Made. On a crisp January day in 2009, Barack Obama stood before a massive crowd on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and took the oath of office as the 44th President of the United States. He placed his hand on the same Bible used by Abraham Lincoln, a poignant symbol of the progress America had made since the days of slavery and segregation. As he delivered his inaugural address, a sense of history and hope hung in the air. He spoke of the challenges facing the nation: an economic crisis, 2 wars, and a planet in peril. But he also spoke of the resilience of the American spirit, the enduring power of hope, and the possibility of a brighter future. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord, he declared. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. His words resonated deeply with a nation hungry for change, eager for a leader who could inspire and unite them. With his hand on the Bible and his eyes fixed on the future, Barack Obama began his presidency, embarking on a journey to restore America's promise and lead the nation into a new era. Section 8, The Obama Legacy, A Time of Progress. Barack Obama's presidency was marked by both significant achievements and formidable challenges. He inherited 2 wars, a global financial crisis, and a deeply divided nation. Despite these obstacles, he guided the country through those turbulent times, leaving behind a legacy of progress and hope. He signed into law the Affordable Care Act, expanding access to health care for millions of Americans. He ended the war in Iraq and ordered the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. He championed policies to combat climate change, invest in renewable energy, and promote marriage equality. His presidency was not without its critics, but even his detractors acknowledged his intelligence, his eloquence, and his unwavering commitment to his country. He restored America's standing in the world, strengthened alliances, and engaged in diplomacy to address global challenges. Throughout his 2 terms, he remained a beacon of hope and inspiration, not just for Americans, but for people around the world who saw in him a leader who embodied the best of humanity: intelligence, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the power of hope. Section 9. A Legacy Continued, The Power of Hope. Even after leaving the White House, Barack Obama has continued to inspire and engage with people around the world. Through the Obama Foundation, he and former First Lady Michelle Obama are working to empower the next generation of leaders and address critical issues such as climate change, economic inequality, and access to education. His journey from a young boy in Hawaii to the first African-American president of the United States is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and an unshakable belief in the promise of a better tomorrow. His story reminds us that change is possible, that hope can triumph over fear, and that we all have a role to play in building a more just and equitable world. Barack Obama's legacy is not just about the policies he enacted or the speeches he delivered, it's about the hope he inspired, the barriers he broke, and the example he set for future generations. It's a reminder that no matter where